I need to bleed every week.
We got so close to Mox not bleeding this week. Might as well just jump into that because it's the opening of the show too.
Yeah. Yeah, Mox needs to bleed. It's a thing. He's addicted to bleeding.
It's funny, we're sitting there and we didn't necessarily know it at this point, but we're 90% through the match. And you're like, wait, Mox hasn't bled yet.
Yeah. It was starting to feel like we were getting to a climax, and Moxley was still white-faced. Like, his face is usually completely red by the last third of the match.
But
Doesn't matter if his face is always red by the last third of the match.
So I will say the story of this match, and makes all the sense in the world, was basically who can knock each other's head off with the lariat first.
Yep. That's what they were trying to do.
Lots and lots of lariats. But early on, like way too early to know that this match, no way it was going to be over. Hangman goes for a buckshot. It's ducked, and Mox hits a Death Rider. But Hangman kicks out, and crowd goes wild.
Tight.
Yeah. I don't know.
This was a really good match, man.
I don't know how, and I don't know why, but like Mox has been on a crazy run where he's been super over, right?
Yeah.
Hangman can be very just white meat babyface. I don't want to say bland because he has a character to him, but he doesn't necessarily have too much of an edge. It shows why he was the main story for like the first year of AEW, because as over as Mox was, he couldn't compete.
Yeah. I mean, I love Hangman's character, but recently I haven't been enjoying anything that they've been really doing with him. I don't know. I feel like this whole thing that he just kept giving the same promo over and over.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, all right, we get it. You were concussed. It sucked.
But we, like, knowing what we know in terms of just how wrestling works, he wouldn't have been doing those fights if he wasn't cleared. They could have, if they wanted to save this match for this week, they really could have just started that whole back and forth with them like a week or two later.
Yep. They sure could have. Yeah, I feel like they drew it out a little bit too long, but good match, and it's unfortunate it was on this card because it was like the third best match.
And it definitely, kicking off the show, I mean, makes all the sense in the world. It was big time. There's big cowboy shit chants, and this is kind of why I was talking about the crowds. And Mox flips him off and gets booed hard.
Yeah, Mox just needs to go ahead and go full heel.
Needs to take that goddamn vacation.
Yeah, that too. Take your vacation, Mox. Enjoy yourself, bud. Because I said it before, if somebody says they need a vacation, they need that vacation like a year ago.
And you want to know what's funny? Remember when that was? That was early summer.
Yep.
And crazy thing is, or was that the first time Punk got injured that he said that? It wasn't All Out. It was after the first time, right?
It was All Out.
Okay, because I was trying to
it was after the fallout. Because he was like, after he lost the belt, he was planning on taking a vacation, and then you know, CM Punk decided to be an asshole and he had to come back before he got his vacation.
So like now his wife works for the company. Like it would make a lot more sense. And I would feel bad if he lost his vacation when his wife wasn't working for the company and also traveling on the road.
Yeah.
Maybe like go home to her. You guys can do whatever together. Travel.
Yeah.
But hey, they have enough interviewers and announcers and talking segments. I think they'll be fine without Renee for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, let my guy get his vacation. I am a firm believer in taking your PTO.
But one of the big reasons we're talking about that is because Hangman wins with a buckshot lariat, but it's what happens after the bell
Mm-hmm.
that kind of signifies vacation.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think he's gonna get his vacation because they were playing up that Mox got a concussion after the match. So a concussion for a concussion.
I think they even like once they started like talking to him and they zoomed in, he started asking a question like, "What happened?"
Mm-hmm.
So if you treat
Yeah,
anything like Hangman's, you can give him a couple of months off, and it's totally makes sense.
yeah. There we go. Mox get his vacation, and then he can. I don't know. I wonder what a Moxley vacation looks like. Like, I need someone to interview Moxley out of character. Like, hey, what does John Moxley do on vacation? Because I'm very curious.
Um, Sometimes when people try to interview him as a person that hasn't gone super smooth, but I have no idea what like his hobbies are. He probably now it would probably be centered on his child.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, he's a father. So there you go. Be with your kid.